Salute everyone. This is Lawrence D. Adams, and we are live. This is when spirituality and the game combined. You have the thinking class. Good afternoon to everyone. We're going to get live right here in the moment. We got William in there. We got Unique. We got Bernie L. We got Sharice. We got everyone that's here. Shout out to you. Let me get a light on. Bam. Whoa, there we go. Shout out to you as we live right now. Shout out to you. Next integration, we got to get this Instagram, get it all working together. But shout out to everyone. Today, we're talking about women. What's going on, Sigma? Shout out to everyone. Today, we are live. Can women have or miss the timing in their game? Strategies. Want to talk to the ladies today. But I want to say something first. I said something yesterday, and I want to make sure we emphasize it again. Thank you for all those who are members of the thinking class. You can become a member. You see join for $3.99. $3.99, $9.99, and for $24.99. So you get to get badges, get to come in and everything like that. If you need personal consultation, you can hit me up on the website. Please understand the prices will be going up for the consultation. You want to have that consultation on what we're talking about, the game, spirituality, even fashion. So we're breaking it down, just a holistic view right here. And we are pointing the channel more towards empowerment. So I want to make everyone understand that it's always been that, but now it's more empowerment and actually pointing the show towards more empowerment. So it is the thinking class that actually produces empowerment for men and women. That's why we have the Women's Wednesday. So I want to make sure we emphasize that when we go forward. We're taking a different direction because it's a new year and it's time to reach more people. So the goal is to reach so many people by a certain time. So we do have a time frame in which we want to reach a number of people to hear the message that we're talking about. That's why we have the subject matters we do, because we just don't want to be talking about the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. We want to make sure we dive deeper into some things as far as with spirituality, as course with the game. But we want to go a bit deeper as far as with empowerment or empowering people. So not empowerment, not for them just to get more information, but to be who they are wholeheartedly. So now I'm on a couple apps that are completely off the norm, and I'm posting stuff there. So you're going to see a different group of people come in. I was just on a like a Clubhouse like app, and I was in there with a lady who was who's an actress. So we're bringing people. We're going to bring more people in. We're going to bring women in on Women's Wednesday. So this is not just me and John talking in. So I'm looking for, if you know any women who want to come up on Women's Wednesday, they can come up and we can chop it up, or we can talk and have a conversation. Because when that conversation I think it's important that men and women hear that. What's going on, Rain and Womb? So it's good important that everyone hear the conversation. Women can miss the time in the game, and the amount of men they decline is staggering, right? So we want to make sure we are now getting into that place where we're changing the direction of what's going on. We're changing the direction. I need to have some women on these Women Wednesday. So I'm going to have panels with women, or not some more panels, but conversations with women. And we're going to change the direction of the thinking class in the right direction. Let me say that again, so we can go deeper. It's easy I can talk game till I'm blue in the face. But we're going to go deeper because we want to what? Empower you on many levels. So I want to make sure everyone gets what I'm talking about today. Please understand, please bear with me as we're starting to turn this ship into the right direction, because we need to get more people on this fellowship so that we can touch the world with the message that we have in the thinking class. And those who are here, you are the foundation of the thinking class. Many of you are day ones. You've been here since day one. You've seen the evolution of how we take everything up to 1080p. So we stream out at 1080p. You see when I did the lights, you see the camera moving while I'm talking right now. I'm not touching it. Nothing is all moving because of equipment that I have. But now the message and the people that we need to reach, it needs to go out further. So if you guys who are the foundation who are in here, if you agree with that, put a number 2 in the chat room. If you agree with that, put a number 2 in the chat room. You think that the message and the people that we need to reach need to be broad, or it needs to go out to more people, let me know in the chat room. If you agree that the message need to go out to more people, put a 2 in the chat room. So if we do the principle that I know we do here, and we haven't did it in a while, it's already done. It's already done. This message, this stream, this content is reaching people from around the world. And not only is it reaching people, it's reaching the right people. Let me say that again. It's not just reaching people. We're very specific in what we are declaring. It's reaching the right people at the right time. It's reaching the right people at the right time, and they're going to be ecstatic in hearing the message. So I need to get this to the foundation, to the people who are foundation to the thinking class. You're going to have to put down chairs now, because there's going to be more people coming in. And the message is going to get out to the right people at the right time. And they're going to absorb, they can be whatever color, I don't care. The thing of it is, this message has to go out to other people. Next thing I want to make sure I'm talking about, in almost a month, more than a month, I'm already open to receive. Thank you. Thank you. I'm already open to receive. I'm already open to receive. So this message will now go out to the right people at the right time, and they will come in here and you better be careful they don't take your spot. This is what happened. I'm open to receive. So I want to make sure we are on the same page, that we are in agreement with that. The next thing I want to talk about is make sure that, and almost more than a month, almost a month, some couple of days, it's going to be my birthday. I will be turning 50 years old. In some spaces, they call you the old man or the OG. But I'll be turning 50 years old. Want to make sure, like we did last year, make sure we come in. If you guys celebrate, I'm going to turn the super chat off. So there'll be no super chat that day, those 2 days around my birthday. I think that's a Friday, maybe Thursday, Friday, maybe Sunday, Saturday, whatever. But no super chat. I'm going to do no super chats. Everything can be Cash App. Gonna have, yep. So I want to make sure you understand my birthday is coming up. LDA, I'll be 50 years old. I've been around this earth for 50 years. Thank God. I don't look like it. I don't carry what I went through. So I want to make sure I bring that up. So don't think about, I'm going to turn the super chat off. Everything will be straight Cash App or PayPal if you can do it that way. And want to make sure that you put that out there if you so choose to want to give on that day for my birthday. Last year, it was bananas how many people were giving. It was like, boom, every time I looked up, boom, 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 boom. So we want to do Cash App and PayPal. I might do Zelle, but we got to see. But let's get it started today. Get this right out of here. Somebody pull that out of the chat room. So today we're talking about timing. Unique actually said it's something that pretty much got the gloves off already, and I want to get to it. Women can miss timing in the game. The amount of they decline is staggering, LDA. So very, 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 very true. Very, very true. Thank you. And I want to thank all the moderators, everyone in the chat room. Thank you so much. Matter of fact, I need to make somebody a moderator right now. Let me do that while they're in the room, while I can catch them. Let me cut this off. We're going to talk about timing today. Let me go to my channel. Boom. And let's do this right now. There we go. There we go. What's going on, Blackjack? Good to see you, brother. Are you? Let me see where you at, dude. Yeah, you're too. Okay. Cool. So today we're talking about women. So many women. Let's talk about timing. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Could it be the delusion of having enough time has made women think that they have time? Could it be the delusion that having enough time has caused women to miss their timing? Could it be that women have thought because of their beauty and their femininity that they have enough time, and really they miss their time? It's amazing number of women that I have just interacted with within this week span who have found out that they have ran out of time, and the options they have in men when they were younger are no longer there. The options in men that they once had is no longer there. The options that they had when they were younger are no longer there. And so now their timing that they thought they had has now become they missed their time. How many women are living with a sense of regret because they thought they had time to go over here, to go over there, to do this, talk to Joe, talk to Billy, talk to this one, talk to that one, and miss out on the man who could have been a man of their lives? Has the social media, has life, have they missed out on true potentiality because they thought they had time, and time was not on their side? Because time was not on whose side? The woman's side. What's going on, True Savage? Blackjack, see you guys in there. Could it be that so many women have missed their timing, and what they do is try to catch up on their timing when? After. It's too late. Have they missed their timing? The amount of the interaction I have with some women just this in this time span, have they realized that the options they had when they were younger are no longer there, and the timing was completely off. The amount of men that they could have picked from but chose not to because they thought they had time, and now they're older and have regrets because the time was never on their side. Ladies, you need to be honest and say, you know what? The choices that I made thinking that I had enough time has actually robbed me. True Savage says, LDA, many women give their best years to unnecessary relationships, partying, traveling, etc., and then expect a man to scoop them up in later years. Tuka said this. She said, what? I may have looked over people. Right. Could it be that the person that you really wanted to be with, you thought that you had time and you really didn't? John was here, be like, that's true. That's true. So I want to emphasize something that we didn't talk about before. Women, it's time for you to redeem your time. It's important that you redeem the time that you lost. You made some bad decisions, yes, as we all have. But now it's time for you to redeem the time. You done looked over Tom, Dick, and Harry, and Jerry. And now you want, as Unique said, you want these men to scoop you up. I just seen a post, this lady, she was on vacation. Beautiful young lady. And her aunt, the caption was, my aunt keep asking you on another trip. And I said, oh, and her response was, oh, you got another husband. Even though that was a slick way to say something to her aunt, but have you spent your time making trips, malls, and going different places instead of having a meaningful relationship with someone? I'm not against anyone taking trips. I'm not against anyone taking trips, but what I am saying is you spending your good years when you can be with someone that you can grow with. Ladies, timing is everything. And it's something that, yeah, you could have traveled together. I looked at this lady, I'm telling you, Nick, she was beautiful. Nice looking, A, B, C, D, F, G. She was sitting there by herself. What's going on, beautiful animated? Good to see you. She was sitting there by herself. Even though it was a good vacation, she was taking time away where she could have built with someone. Don't you come over here, y'all talking to Bertha, don't you do it today. Come over here and talk about, well, it's the men. No, you have to wake up and realize the time waits for no one. Time waits for no one. And the most important thing that you can do is maximize your time. If you know me, and anybody who knows me, I do not play with my time with anyone. Mother, sister, brother, cousin, I don't care who it is. Even my own sons, they know, don't play with dad's time. If you're going to be on time, you better be on time. You better be early, because I value my time. And what has happened is when you think that you have enough time is when everything goes astray. So what do we tell women? What do we tell women? They're given the illusion or the delusion that they have all this time in the world, that they can get any man they want, that they're going to be able to earn as much as they want. And what happens is, the reality of it is, they are robbed of their time. If you can see the women, some of them who are in their late 40s, going into 50s, mid 50s, realize that they wasted their time on things that they don't have a reward for, or don't have a reward for. If you can look at the amount of women, if you were to survey the amount of women who would have looked back and be honest and say, you know what? I wasted my good time on people, situations, and things that did not serve me. That did not serve me. If you can survey these women, I talked to some of these women, and they look back. Some of them wish that they had got a family and not the degree. Let me say that again. Some of them wish that they had got the family and not the degree. because all they got now is a degree in an empty home by themselves. All they have in their house is a degree on the wall, a house fully decorated, but by themselves. And the regret that they have is, I wish I had prioritized my time because I thought I had enough time. And as women, as you get older, just be very clear. As you get older, your options do change. Women have been lied to by the media, family members, friends, and society. Let me say that again. A lot of women have been lied to. You're right, Unique. Get the degree. Go after this. Go after that. Single, alone, no one there to be in their corner. No kids, no family members. And I'm not against degrees. I think a woman should get, I'm okay. I'm good with women getting degrees and doing what they need to do. But at what cost have you robbed yourself of time? At what cost have you robbed yourself of time? At what cost will you live with the regret of what? I wish I had more time. So it's imperative as we talk about this with timing with women, just be very clear, a lot of women have missed their timing. A lot of women have missed their timing. And let me say it this way. Let me say another thing. Some men have taken advantage of women who have missed their timing. Some men have taken advantage of what? Women missing their timing. Because he knows that she has no more time. And because she doesn't have anybody, so he goes on and takes advantage of her lack of management of her time. Unique, you're right. Don't end up being the auntie. And there's a lot of them who are that auntie. Don't even let me get me started on that. Because they miss their timing, they become the auntie, Auntie Bertha, Aunt Bertha, who wants to do everything all the things they want to do with their niece and nephew. You want to be Aunt Bertha now. You want to be Aunt Bertha to do all those things that you should have been doing with your family, but now you did that now with your nieces and nephew becomes, you now live vicariously through them or through their parents for them. There's nothing wrong with being an aunt, don't get me wrong. But if you substitute in that because you don't have a family or because you miss your timing, you need to look at that. So it's important because we're this Generation X, they have fed you so much poison, women, that has robbed you of your true essence. Because women have missed their timing. Because women have missed their timing, something else has happened. Their timing has caused them to miss important opportunities that could have changed their lives, the trajectory of their lives. So I'm asking women to look at their lives. Where have you overlooked people, opportunities, and situations because you believed that you had enough time. With changing times, be careful, ladies. Ask Mary J about how she broke up after her. Right. Now she got to make a song about rent. She got to make a song now about rent because she couldn't pay her rent because homeboy didn't got her for alimony. See, is it better that a man tell you right now? Because I know my demographics. That a man tells you, hey, babe, you know what? You might have missed your time, but let me teach you how to redeem your time. First thing you got to do is get rid of the regret that you messed up your time. The second thing you must do is now say, how do I walk in my timing? How do I not allow what I didn't do to affect me where I'm going? A lot of women, and it saddens me, have missed their timing, and it's sad. It's like going to the club and you see older women competing with the younger women, older birthers competing with the younger birthers because the older birthers have missed their time. So you ever go to the club or to the bar, whatever the case may be, or outing or the trips, and you see the older women acting like the younger women? Prime indication that they missed their time. If you see confession is coming. I was once told you may have to be looking too high. Uh-oh, Tuka, you giving confessions, right? Let me say that again. What's going on, Tribe? Let me say this again. If you go out and you see older women acting like younger women, twerking, shaking their booty, doing all the things that they're doing, it's a prime indication that they have missed their time. If they're out there, they want to show all their body. Prime indication they missed their time. Mothers clubbing with daughters. Yeah, I've seen that. They missed their time. And this is not to get on women. Trust me, this is not my channel to do that, to get on women. It is just to bring light, to get people to see what they may have missed. What's going on, Trav? What's going on, Alfie? You said the auntie's still trying to run with the stallions, right? I know y'all see them aunties out there trying to run with the stallion. I see them on TikTok. I see them on TikTok. I see them on Facebook. I like, okay, their body's cold, but they still what? Wasted their time. See, there we go. Y'all going in now. Don't talk about young women spending their time and loyalty on their own competition. Gay men, trans, and other women, young, old, dark. They going in now. Y'all going in. Do you understand what's going on, Ronnie? What's going on? Oh, they heavy at the cookouts. Y'all see them aunties that are there? Come here, baby. Come and grab these beans for me. And they bend over so you can see everything they got. They are women who have ran out of time. You ever got some milk or something and it has an expiration date? The expiration date for what they're doing is done. They're spoiled. You can always tell when the woman is running out of time. She's trying to play catch up. She's trying to play catch up to do what the younger women are doing. It's funny when I look on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, and you see older women twerking. If you've seen older women twerking at a party, I need you to put a 5 in the chat room. Put a number 5 in the chat room. If you've seen older women at cookouts, clubs, older women at the cookout, anywhere else, and you see them twerking, doing their thing and grinding, put a 5 in the chat room. Uh-oh. Y'all seen older women at the club twerking, shaking their, checking the tail fella. Put a 5 in the chat room. What's going on, Jono?
What's going on?
We talk about Bertha. Got some gallon jugs that turn into bubbles and that means more. Yes. 5 in the chat room. Another 5. If you've seen older women at the club twerking and trying to dance, doing their thing, you know what older is. Don't try that beautiful animated. It is a prime indication that these women have missed their time. And you got 5 on it. I've seen it on Facebook, Twitter, everything. These old ladies be wig about to come off. They trying to twerk. Like, baby, you got to fix your wig before you try to twerk. The wig like it's gonna come off.
Like an earthquake.
Yeah.
The wig moving in the opposite direction of your head.
And I'm being funny, trying to be funny about it, but the truth of the matter is so many women who have wasted their youth, their beauty, their fertility, their timing, and now they got to play catch up to try to get men who don't want them or only want them for recreational purposes.
Crazy, right? And
John,
it's like it's just false positive because they think, oh, he wants me, but you don't know how he wants you.
That's it.
And he'll have you running circles for something that you ain't plan on ever being like 100% with,
Dude, do you and that's why I'm not trying to, like I said, the direction of this channel has changed. It's not trying to get on women. It's just to say, women, I want you to be observe your surroundings and look at the women who have wasted their time and not trying to catch their time. Then there's another group of Berthas. I forgot about this going on, Kinyosha. There's another group of women out there who have wasted their time. They wasted their time. They might have got married 1 or 2 times. But what happened was they become bitter Bettys.
Can you imagine that? They got the whole story already in their head. And when anybody wants to hear it, it's like they got the speech ready.
And that's so true. The bitter Bettys would try to get you ladies to waste your time. Girl, I wouldn't deal with that man. You know Elroy ain't no good man anyway.
The bitter Betty's friend is only Bertha.
Dude.
They roommates.
Yeah, they roommates. That's right. That's right. You got to be careful of bitter Bettys who out there who are wasting their time and now they become bitter. They can't keep a man. So because they have mismanaged their time and the reality has set in and now they're bitter about it. What the other Bertha was trying to do was trying to compete with the younger women by twerking. This one now, bitter Betty, what she's doing, she has encapsulated bitterness inside of her, and now she shares it to everyone around her.
Yeah, I think the problem is when we define going within, they went within and created a whole storyline under something that could have been avoided.
Right.
Could have been avoided. Talking to the wrong people developed a storyline that now can only end in the emasculation of a man.
Ooh. Gotta make a face for that one. Ooh.
It's cringy, right? That's cringy.
Ooh. Ooh, man. I'm thinking about it because secretly they want a man but their bitterness has almost rotten them from the inside out.
I was talking to a young lady last night, and she said, "Oh, you know, I spent Valentine's Day with my mother." And I said, "Okay, well, that's your choice, right?" She said, "But I was all on the Instagram, and all my friends were getting roses and watches and jewelry and champagne and dinner and chocolates." And I said, "You jealous of them? You jealous of those people? So why didn't you create a reality that made that attract that towards you?" And she was like, "Well, the man's supposed to do it, not me." And I said, "You in the wrong industry for somebody to be dry begging about what you want when you have all the power to control a man." Remember, a woman has all the power to get the outcome she wants, but she can't get past her own head. You ain't gonna get nowhere. She had it in her head that somebody was just supposed to do something. Did you earn it? All winter long to get to this point? No. All you did was sat back and watch other people pull their game, and you thought game was going to create itself for you, and it didn't happen. Get out of your own head. You're supposed to put some effort toward it. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, man.
I'll be right back.
You guys are saying, let me get what William said, because he dropped some knowledge right here. He said, I see so many women who are attempted by their past putting up a front. In their eyes, I see the sadness. She desires to be seen as more. Wow. I had a cousin competing for me. The older played for keeps in the matter, and she could care less about her relationship with her own cousin. Spending time here while working and researching why wins winding up high. Here single, not good bear to me. Okay. So don't allow these two women. Don't allow these two women to actually misguide you, ladies, in messing up your time. They're the bitter Bettys and the birthers who's too old to be out there twerking. You can see their thongs. Because they missed their time. When you realize, sister, that you missed your time, you need to take inventory of your life so that you don't become bitter because you messed up your time. You need to become not bitter, but you need to become better. I've talked to multiple women, multiple times, who are bitter because they missed their time and they can't figure out why men don't want them. Your bitterness is repelling me repelling me and repelling men from you because you're so bitter. You become almost mean as a rattlesnake. That's what they used to say when I was a kid. Mean as a rattlesnake. Can't nobody deal with you because you have messed up your time. You have wasted your time on frivolous things that didn't account for anything, things that never fed your soul, things that never fed your mind, things that never caused you to go to the next level. You should not become bitter. You should become better. Even if you have missed your time, you got to know how to redeem your time. And I'm saying to you, sisters, it's time for you to redeem your time. It's time for you to say, what must I do to redeem my time so that I can go to the next level? Okay, I missed it. I wasted my time, my youth, doing what I was doing. I missed on the guys that I should have been with. But how can I redeem my time? How can I be the woman that I need to be so I can redeem my time? Yes, I made some mistakes. Yes, I chose to be with this guy, Elroy. He messed up 10 years of my life, 15 years of my life. But what can I do and learn from that lesson so I can redeem my time? They got even more better when they see other women doing better. Yep. Bitter. They got even more bitter when they see other women. Yep, that's right. Yep. It could be that her time has not come. Yet timing is everything. Yeah, it could be that her timing has not come. Very true, Monica. But on the same token, it don't take that much time. Everything has an expiration date. And once you realize that, let me turn my light on. Sorry, my light went out. There we go. Jano, I had a woman that, this morning on Bubble who wanted to keep me on the app instead of taking my number. She said that meeting up is for hot chocolate was not an idea for her. Let her go. We're older. We're taking older women here. Maybe you ladies can turn your Jezebel past into a teachable moment. Woo, 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 woo. A date that immediately unmatched, and she was an attractive woman. Right. I mean, this is, trust me, we're not trying to, it's not about a bash on women, because a lot of men have missed their time too. But the thing of it is, it's about timing. But in the midst of timing, there is time. Sometimes we all say this, and I'm guilty of it. Let me be the first one to say it. I'm waiting on the right time for something to happen. Could it be that you're not? Could it be that we're saying we're waiting on the right time? Or could it be we're using that phraseology to say that we're waiting on the right time because we're afraid to move out into time? Or we're using that excuse to hide the fact that we missed our time? Because we have this innate ability sometimes to say, I'm waiting on God. That's exactly what Brittany Renner is saying she's doing on her platform. Yeah, right. So we use the badge, and I'm guilty of it. I'm waiting on the right time. I'm waiting for the right man to show up. I'm waiting for the. There will never, ever, 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 ever be the right time. When my son came, it was not the right time. My first son came. We were married. He showed up. I was like, oh, well, here we go. And then when the second one came, I was like, look, I'm looking at the finances. I'm like, I got to take care of you, and you. I got to take care of my wife at the time. I got to take care of my oldest son, Destin. And then now I got another son coming, Caleb. It were never the right time for these jokers to come along. It wasn't the right time. It was never the right time. It was never the right time. But once I accepted that this is what it is, guess what happened? The universe of God began to open up the doors to make it the right time. Thank you, Blackjack. The black time is right. The right time is now. Beautiful. You okay? Here. So yes. The right time is now. It starts, and you guys are good at thinking classes. I'm telling you, there was never the right time. When I seen the youngest son's head crown, I went, oh my God, here's another mouth that got to feed. And I'm looking at my bills. I'm looking at diapers. I'm looking at milk, and hoping he won't breastfeed. It was never the right time. We use the term right timing as a pacifier to comfort us. But we'll go back right to the topic. She missed her timing and wants to block you from your time. Stay sharp and for nonsense, right? Now, no opportunity wasted. That's it. Appreciate that, right? There's only right now. Yes, there's certain things you cannot. You gotta realize that you can't jump out and just do because it's not the right time. And I was on the conversation this morning, right before the show. We had a serious conversation about particular things and I can't particularly talk about. But in essence, it wasn't the right timing to watch what this individual and do. So you got to realize, yes, there is the right timing. Some people use it as an excuse, but it's another time when you got to watch. Let me say that again. John, had a phone call just before coming in, and it was for, I can't really say what it is, but I told the individual, don't do nothing. Told her, don't do nothing. She said, what? Oh, okay, don't do nothing. Sit back and watch and see how this person is going to do what they're going to do, because it wasn't the right time to catch them.
Yeah. If you move too quickly, you would get exposed before the person pays their dues. Right?
And I told him to wait. Have another conversation with them. Let them talk. Let them go in. Let them say. And sit back.
Sometimes you got to get a person to tell a story more than once to see if they tell it the same way.
My grandmother, which her name was Bertha Lucille, that was her. She used to do that all the time. Tell me again what happened, little Lawrence. I went up the street to get some candy and I lost the money. Well, how did you lose the money? I just lost it. But what's that in your pocket? Candy. She already know the answer.
She wants to see how you gonna say it.
Right.
She want to know if you're gonna tell the truth.
That's it. So in that case, ladies, timing is imperative to find out the truth of the matter, or say if you're dealing with a man, to find out the truth of where his intentions are. Let me play my timing correctly. I like him. He's cute. He's all that. But let me play my timing right to see where his intentions are. Where does he really stand at? Where does he really involved in? Sometimes women don't allow your emotions to go from 100 to from what's going on, John the W. Good to see you, brother. Don't allow your emotions to take you from 1 to 100, and you miss your timing because you got emotionally
involved
before it was time.
Sometimes your emotions will let the cat out the bag, right?
Literally let the cat out the bag.
Some people will take all of what they feel inside them and express it all at once, and people ain't ready for that full expression.
I'm telling you, ladies, we're trying to tell you, know how to play your hand when it comes to timing. Ooh, I didn't know it was 124. Jeez Louise, it's been good. Because it's about sitting back and observing what that person is doing. If anything, if you ever listen to me or talk to me behind scene, you know I like to sit back and watch. I'm going to sit back and watch and see what you're going to do just with timing. Because sooner or later, your story going to have to be the truth, or you have to tell the fake. You're going to be fake. Asia said, it's all about observation. I love observing situations, and I get a huge kick out of peeping things clearly and not even saying a word. Boom. Facts. Facts, Asia. So in essence, ladies, don't be Bertha out there dancing, twerking, and it's past your time. Don't be bitter. Don't be bitter Betty because you mad because you missed your time. You was in the clouds. It's good. Don't be bitter Betty because you missed your time. And don't be out and know when to. Don't use timing. Don't use timing as a way to be a comfort zone because you don't want to take the action right now. And then fifth, you need to make sure that you are observing when to exercise timing to observe what the other person's intentions are. If this is resonating with you, I need you to put a number 6 in the chat room. 6. Don't be Put a number 6 in the chat room if this has resonated with you, ladies, or resonated with you. First, don't be out there trying to compete in past your time, Bertha. Don't be bitter Betty out there trying to because you bitter because you missed your time and now you engulfed in your bitterness and now you're trying to stop other people from missing their time. The third thing is don't use timing as a comfort zone to shield yourself because you said I'm waiting on the time. I'm waiting on God to send the right one. Don't use that. 6, know when to use timing to observe, like Asia said, to observe when to see somebody's emotions or to see someone's intentions on what they're doing. Don't be bitter. Don't be Bertha or Brittany. So I want you to make sure you get that right there, those 6 things. So Rain and Womb, what is the number for today? Rain and Womb, you have the number for, no, Rain and Womb, you have the number for today. Dude, I'm on this new app, dude. Reaching some more people.
Turn it into money.
Yeah. You can monetize on this app too. You can monetize your content. And I was just in the chat room with an actress that was on set.
Okay.
So we are going to make it happen. So the number is 526. We need that angel number. Make sure we get that. Make sure you get the lessons. First lesson is what? Don't be that woman to go past your time who's out there twerking, Bertha. Second of all, don't be bitter because you missed your time and now you want everybody else bitter. Third of all, don't go out there. Don't go out there using time as a shield to try to protect yourself and say, I'm waiting on the time and oh God, I'm waiting on Jesus to show me the best thing to do. And then you don't do nothing. Use that. And 2, knowing when to use time so that you can what? Observe the intention of what someone is doing. Ladies, you need to catch that for Women's Wednesday. So the number is 528. Somebody's get this angel number going here. Oh, there it is. Unique then came out with it. Angel number implies that there are a lot of things that are taking place in your life now because it's a season of change. Let me read this again. Angel number 265 implies that there's a lot of things that will take place in your life now because it's a season of change. In other words, it's time to focus most because if you do not change, if you do not change, your life is now then your life now then will live in difficult life. Dude, I don't know how clear can this get. What's up, Uncle Alan?
Summarize it right there.
Huh?
Summarize it right there.
Right. Let me read this again. The angel number. Angel number 265, 526 implies that there's a lot of things that will take place in your life now because it's the season of change. In other words, it's time to focus most because if you do not change your life now, then your life now, then you will live a difficult life. If that ain't on the money, my good people, I got to tap out. Good to see you. Good to see you. Keep the game flowing. Somebody needed to hear that right there. Angel number implies that there's a lot of things that will take place in your life now because it's season of change. What I say to the top of the hour, it's been time to change. In other words, it's time to focus most because if you do not change your life now, then you will live a difficult life. So y'all better catch that angel number right there. Man, that was for me. But we've been talking about it, John, haven't we?
It's true. Talking about stepping up, leveling up. I know I don't want to be in the same place anymore. I'm tired of it.
At all. Shout out to everybody. This is Lawrence D. We have be at 131. I gotta go. Peace and hair grease and beard grease. Catch us tomorrow. We're talking more about timing, having the right timing in the game. Let me say this. Wow, this is for someone before I leave. Someone needs to go out there because you have been waiting for the right time. It's time for you to actually step out there. You've been waiting for too long. And it's time for you to make the first initial step today. Let me say that again. This is for someone. You've been waiting for too long because you've been hiding behind the auspices or behind time. It's time for you to make the first step today. Tomorrow I'll reveal the app that I'm on. You guys can get on there, but I'll probably reveal it tomorrow. But we gotta go. I don't even have the outro ready yet. I like this. You like this pretty cool music in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I can't play this song. Can't play it. Let me bump this one up because I like it a lot. We out of here. Think they got something today, John?
Hope so. You know, sometimes not all lessons are absorbed right away. It may take some time.
Yeah, it may take some
Wait,
time.
is that time?
Right. Did you mean to do that?
I don't know if I meant to do that.
I don't know. The thinking class is about to change completely. This is amazing. I'm going to bring some of those people in from the other place. We're going to have some women on Women's Wednesday. Time to bring some women up here. Talk. Peace.